just out here riding around giving praise to God since He's given us everything we are. Who else you gonna thank? Thank yourself? But I tell you what, you better recognize who butters your bread, and it ain't you. You'll wake up one day and say, I know it ain't me. He woke me up. He said, you ain't got much time. You better start living right. You better straighten up, preacher boy. Right on, Lord, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. But that's what I encourage you to do too. You know, Christian men are the danger to the world system, the progressive system that progressively drags our world into the depths of death. And the old Bigfoot house. All right, yeah, I got off on a little ramble there. Ramble. Growing up with bull, going in the world, growing up with bull, see my girl, got a little girl, her name is Lynn, prettiest little girl you ever did see, pretty as can be, my little Lily, I got a girl named Lynn, sits on the house on top of the hill, we got a big yellow house on top of the hill. I know a little girl named Lenny. That'd be my wife. For those of you who do not know, her given name is Cheryl. But of course, everybody has a nickname, and hers is Lynn, which happens to be her middle name. If you can guess my middle name, write it down. I dare you. I'll give you a clue. It's in the Bible. I will say it's in the Bible. You know what my middle name is? Lonnie George. You know, I kind of like it since it's been pastor, people around there call me Ronnie. Reminds me of who I am. There's my neighbor Mike. Hey Mike, Happy New Year. Hi Lisa. Working neighbors. Work harder than anybody on this mountain, I promise you that. They're young. Us old fogies could still work if our bones would function, but they don't want to cooperate. Get open because I will be going here not too long. I would like it, of course, when we leave. But we do have a gate. We've got gated on both ends, so it's kind of like a gated community. I kind of like it that way. But I don't want to keep anybody out. I think we ought to be open. Because nothing we have is ours anyway. If it was, you'd take it with you, would you? Well, I've heard check and put it in your coffin. But I don't know that I really want one of them either. You don't really. I mean, you got you're dead. You ain't gonna do nothing else here. Time's up. Yeah, let's go down around the road. I'm gonna check and see if I can see the old beaver down there. I don't know what these guys drove down the road, but I do know they were doing some plowing, so that might have been what it was. They plowed this road. That's why it's scarred up. God's got a snowplow sitting here in front of that car. There for a while, I thought the plow was hooked on the car, but it goes on the front of that truck right there. Into high gear, high range. It has low range and high range. So I'm in high range. Neighbors there got some miniature horses. Get out a lot. See them down here by the road. You know, I would play some music for y'all, but YouTube and some of these people, they frown on that. You have a musical entourage, you gotta have a copyright and all that. So if I sing for you, you know, we're good, right? Almost dead, here you go. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, look at that. Cattle up there on that ridge. It's a Swordtail farm here. It's a Swordtail. Folks around here used to call it Swordtail Road. Now they call it Whitetail Road. They call the main road out here Coggins Knob Road. I don't even know where Coggins Knob is. That's that dip right there. That little hill right there, but I don't know. Right there. I bet that dip right there. I bet that was some kind of a lookout or something. Look how it slopes off right up through there. I believe that's it. Coggins Knob. All right. Yesterday, I was up in my upper meadow with the side to side. Look at them squirrels chasing each other. See that? Squirrels sitting on that log and they're chasing each other. See them? 1, 2, 3, 4 squirrels. 5 squirrels right there chasing each other. I bet they're all in the same family. They're kind of gray. They're gray squirrels, so it's hard to see them. On down here where you can see them a little better. See them, they're all over those trees. Look at them there. One, two, three, 4. They're all small, it looks like. And they're not a bit scared or afraid. One's coming right up there on the limb right by me. Him and his buddy was hunting with, took 13 shots and got 6 squirrels each. Now I've got some kin folks I know of that live out this road, and I'm going to go out there and visit them one of these days. Anyway, I'll tell you about my buddy. He's from Gerber County. I've got friends all over the country here in West Virginia. All up and down the center of the state, mainly from here north, mainly. Not very much, well, yeah, we do have some property in Man, so we do go on down to Man, West Virginia. Got some folks down there. I'm going to just kind of pull off here on the side and let this guy come on by me so he can stay over there on the road and not have to get off. At the DOH, Department of Highways and Potholes. I've got to keep my be inspecting the road. I'd like to have a job like that. I could be a road inspector. I could take my little stop sign and ride around. When I see a hole, I'll take a picture of it, my little cell phone, and I'll send it to the director of highways. He'll dispatch a crew immediately to come out and repair that hole. Oh boy, look at that. Oh, not pretty. I'd want to do this channel, my videos, to encourage you men to keep on keeping on. Somebody loves you, somebody cares for you. Most of all, that somebody has a name. His name is Jesus. And he wants me to tell you that. He loves you. And he wants to talk to you and get together and help you in your life. You do not have to go alone. Go with the Lord. Well, then there's that. Sermon of the day. Twists and turns around each corner. Never know what you're going to see. Jared, I got it in high gear. Here's my church where I went to when I was a little tiny baby crying under the pews and got my butt busted for it. Right here, Mount Urim, the Bridge Church, Mount Urim Baptist. Beautiful piece of property they own down through here. I'll swing around so you can see the old church. This is a new church they built after, I'm not sure what year it was. Pastor Larry Gothard here at the Mount Urim Baptist Church. You're all welcome to come and worship with them. I do. I have. I don't live over here, so I don't go here. I go over to Calvary Baptist at Oak Hill where we live. And now this is where I went when I was little baby. And up behind the church was the outhouse. So if you had to go, most of the time you didn't, because if you did, you'd get your ears boxed. You ever get your ears boxed? Oh, yes. My little cheap Jeep seems to be puttering a little bit. What's going on here? It's a cheap Jeep. I probably just need to blow the carbon out of it. In between gears. There we go. The gears are still pretty stiff, but they're getting better. they said that it was an oxygen sensor. So they sold me one for $70-some, and I was going to get a guy to install it. You had to get up under the truck, screws into the exhaust system somewhere. So anyway, there's the beaver pond, no beavers in sight. So when he bought that part for a truck, it wasn't no time before a truck, it straightened right out. It quit. The light went off. Somebody done lost their backpack. Oh, man. I want to get that backpack and set it up there out of the dirt where they can see it. It probably fell off their side by side when they were flying by. I'm going to set it up here on this log. Well, I got that backpack and set it out over there on the side. Got a dead puppy in it. I don't know if somebody threw it out. I'd take it and bury it. But I can't dig no hole. I can't dig no hole. My legs are gone. I ain't got enough strength to dig no hole, so I'm just going to set it up right there by the road. Somebody tried to throw that puppy in the creek. Didn't make it. When I picked it up, I thought, I bet there's something in that. There was. It was already dead. I thought, well, if it's alive, I'll try to keep it and nurse it back to health. Make it to the pound. But it was already dead, the puppy. Well, it's sad. It's the way life is. How do you deal with it? Well, you got to get God's help on that department. You need it. Oh, I know what the problem is. When I got out, I took my seatbelt off. And then the governor kicked in. I thought, my goodness, how's this thing not running? Now, okay. the gasoline. Woo. Well, it's been a good trip. Thank y'all for joining me. If you don't mind, share this and like it. Tell somebody else.